You carry within you the memory of ancient civilizations, long gone, of Lemuria and Atlantis, whose brilliance was great, yet whose paths ended in dissolution. They fell not because the light abandoned them, but because imbalance and misuse of divine gifts weighed heavily upon their destiny. These memories stir in your collective soul, awakening both awe and fear. Allow us to tell you, this time will not be the same. History's spiral does not return to its former point, but rises higher, and you rise with it. The world is transforming, but unlike past civilizations, it will not collapse. So just allow yourself to receive. See the light, feel the light. Let it permeate every part of you. This is simply an exercise of being in physical form, encouraging your own self to feel the light. For in reality, this is not something you have to try to do. It is something that you are. That light, the brightness, the brilliance, that shining of the sunlight on the water is difficult to look at with your own eyes. That is what we see emanating from you to all, and you can direct that wherever you choose to place your attention, your focus. Where knowledge was once hidden or misused, wisdom now flows openly, gradually bringing unity instead of division. The forces that feed on separation cannot withstand the awakening of millions of beings. What was once destroyed by misuse of power is now being healed through a global choice to live with compassion, truth, and harmony. Earth herself is ascending, and humanity is rising with her. Do not fear the trembling of old structures as they dissolve. These are not signs of collapse, but of release and revelation of the new. The destiny before you is not to repeat, but to transcend. Each soul who turns inward to the eternal flame, each act of love that bridges separation, adds weight to the scales of ascension. What was once fragmented is now remembered as whole. The gateways are open, the currents of light grow stronger with each moment, and no force can reverse the tide of awakening now set in motion. In your conversation with your teammate, you were talking about how difficult it is to remain present, to hold that focus for any length of time. Understand, your limitation is in the thinking about time. All can transpire. Everything that you want to happen as a result of you beaming your own light to whatever you're focused on happens in an instant. You don't have to hold that for any length of time. That fleeting thought is enough. It will achieve what it is that you hope to achieve, whatever your desire is. Just let it go. Trust that it will do its job and move on. This idea of holding focus for any length of time is a human construct. It's the idea that you are somehow more spiritual the longer you can hold your focus. Yes, it allows you to bask in those higher vibrations, in those feelings, allows you to soak in it as if you are soaking in a warm bath. But a shower works just as well, and that doesn't take nearly as much time. Stop worrying about time. It's not of any consequence. Just return back to your own intentions. Visit that as often as you can through the day, just so that you are going through life consciously, as opposed to waiting for life to happen to you. You can direct absolutely everything. Walk forward in love, without any fear or doubt. The story of Lemuria and Atlantis was one of brilliance cut short. The story of your age is one of brilliance fulfilled. You are not descending into another fall. You are ascending into your rightful place as luminous beings among your star family and co-creators with the Source. Trust the rising, for it is inevitable. You are the new dawn, and the earth is ready to shine with you. It does not matter what it is that you are focused on. The beaming of your light happens irrespective. Just allow. Give yourself a break. Stop thinking about what you cannot do. Just move on to the next thing that you are doing, whatever it is that you envision. Knowing that your teammate is anxious to get on with her own channeling, we will leave it at that. But again, anytime you want to connect, to feel that connection with me, just see the light on the water, the sparkles, and wherever it is that you see me in, that know that the sparkle just next to it is you and all others that you hold dear. There is a timing, dear ones, of what you would call, and we have taught about, called that great shift. The shift is here. Now this shift, as we have described to you before, it's a time of an allowance, you might say, that was actually predicted by the ancients because it aligns with astronomy. It aligns with a wobble of the earth that creates the precession of the equinoxes. This time of allowance only happens every 26,000 years or so, and it's here. These kinds of things are so massive and so difficult to time and show the timeline because they're so slow. But the average says that this started almost 36 years ago. In fact, it was 30 years ago. And in that, dear ones, we started I would say, a different kind of energy on this planet, the shift. So what has happened in these last 30 years, or perhaps even in the last 20 years? Have you seen anything? Have you seen an alarming incidence of certain kinds of things when we told you that the light is being turned on and the dirt is showing? And then we told you that you have some time to start cleaning up that dirt because there's an allowance, you might even say, a dimensional shift happening. Would all of this be from astronomy? Do you believe in the energy from the stars? Do you believe in the movements of the things around you? Do you believe in astrology? For here it is on another scale. But this one involves perceptions from the earth of what you see because of the wobble that is here, and the ancients spoke of it.